Namaste, everybody. Obviously, I'm in India. It's nice and warm. The sun is about to set here, and I just thought I'd check in because there were a few questions about Yoga Alliance and what is Yoga Alliance and what do they do, and thought we could take a look at their website and maybe explain a little bit more in detail about what Yoga Alliance is and what they do. So I'm at their website now, www.yogaalliance.org, and Yoga Alliance has been around for, well, I can remember probably at least 20 years, but maybe longer than that, maybe since the 90s or something. It's a governing body for yoga instructors. It's a registry, basically. So what Yoga Alliance does is they offer yoga instructors a place to come and register at once they complete a Yoga Alliance teacher training course. So the teacher training course at Sharing Yoga that you're a part of is sanctioned or approved by Yoga Alliance. So when we wanted to start a yoga teacher training program in Concord back in 2006, we had to approach Yoga Alliance with our syllabus and the materials that we were going to provide to the trainees in our program. And they took a look at the syllabus, and after making a few changes that they suggested, we were able to become a registered yoga school. Right? So there are two things. There are registered yoga schools, and then there are registered yoga teachers. The only way to become a registered yoga teacher is to complete a course at a registered yoga school. So Sharing Yoga is a registered yoga school. Once you complete your course here at Sharing Yoga, then we send that information, we upload that information to Yoga Alliance, and then you can log into Yoga Alliance and you can become a registered yoga teacher if you wish. So it's all optional. It does cost money, right? Like everything else in the world. We pay money to Yoga Alliance every year to have a registered yoga school. I pay money personally to Yoga Alliance every year to maintain my status as a yoga instructor, a registered yoga teacher. So why would somebody be interested in being a registered yoga teacher? Well, I've been teaching yoga for, 15 years now, and I just in 2017 got an opportunity to teach at an institution in Concord, and they wanted my credentials, and I said, well, I've been teaching yoga for 15 years, I've done all these trainings, and I own a yoga studio, and they said, well, we want to see something. So I had to go into the Yoga Alliance website and download a copy of my RYT certification. So again, this is all optional, and if you decide you want to do it, after you finish the yoga teacher training program here at Sharing Yoga, we'll upload your information. They'll send you a quick email asking you if you want to register with them, and then you can go. And I don't know, I think it's about $55 per year now, but it might be a little bit more the first time you do it. There's like a registration fee, and then there's an annual fee for this professional organization. So what else does Yoga Alliance do? Right here you can see it's a resource for people, the public, to find a yoga teacher or to find a yoga school or to find continuing ed. So those are the three things that they focus on. We mentioned finding a yoga school, so Sharing Yoga is a yoga school that's registered with Yoga Alliance. So if people were thinking about finding a yoga school, they could go to Yoga Alliance's website, click on here, and then see what happens when we do that. It'll bring us to a search place where we can look at what schools are available. So let's say I wanted to find a yoga school in Rishikesh, India. There it is right there. So we'll do that, and then we'll search for it and see if that's where I am right now. I'm in Rishikesh, India, and yeah, so there are 131 registered yoga schools in Rishikesh, so you can scroll down here and see these places and read about them. And over on the right hand side there you can see that they've got some reviews. Some of them have some reviews, some of them have quite a good number of reviews. So this one has 22 reviews. They've got 5-star reviews. That's at the Swami Rama Sadhaka Grama, right in Rishikesh. And you can click on there and learn more about their training. So it's a good place for people who are thinking about becoming yoga teachers to look at for choosing a yoga school. Now, if we go back to that home screen, someone might be looking for a yoga teacher. So, for instance, there might be a university in your town, and they might be looking to hire a yoga teacher. They can come here, click on Find a Yoga Teacher, and then let's say you're in, the school is in Manchester, New Hampshire. There, hit search. So let's say St. Anselm's College in Manchester was looking for a yoga instructor. And then right here, you can kind of, hey, I know Christy. Look at that, she comes up first. Then you could look at, they could look at these, Sarah Kanoi, and that name's familiar, huh? Mandy Kublaki, I know her, she used to teach with us. So they can look at the instructors here, and the instructors can show where they teach. So it looks like this person is perhaps, teaching in Manchester and then also teaching at Blissful Lotus Yoga in Plymouth and the Plymouth Senior Center. And they can get in contact. So if an institution or club or school or organization was looking for a yoga teacher, there's 1,265 registered yoga teachers in Manchester, so pretty competitive area there. So once you're a registered yoga teacher, people could find you there also. Now the other thing that the Yoga Alliance website would do is continuing education. So as you go and continue on with your yoga studies and you want to maintain your registration with Yoga Alliance, there's a small amount of continuing ed that needs to be done. And the continuing education is done in a number of ways, but the main one is that yoga instructors who have a lot of years and a lot of hours of training are able to offer continuing education, like a workshop or something like that, for other RYTs. So you can find continuing education programs here. Now I wouldn't freak out about continuing ed. It's not a huge amount of continuing ed that you have to do. The amount is small. But also here, I'm already logged into my my account here, so you could take a quick look at that. It's got, well, I don't want to show you all my secret password information there, but when I go here, I can go to my dashboard, and it'll show me, I don't know when I've updated this, but it says when my next renewal date is, so that's July 31st, 2018. I'm going to renew my membership and certification registration with them. My Yoga Alliance ID number's right there. I've been registered with them since 2004, and my designation, so I'm an ERYT 500, so that's the highest designation that they have right now. So I've taken a 200-hour training and then a 500-hour training, and then after the 500-hour training, 1,100 hours or something like that of teaching experience. And if I look up here, I've logged in about 3,500 hours of teaching and training hours. Yeah, I forget what that is. I'll have to go look at that. My registry card. So for instance, if somebody wanted to look and ask me for, if I were registered with Yoga Alliance, which means that I've gone through these different trainings, I could download a copy of my registry card here. The other thing I could do is you can edit your teacher profile, photo albums, all kinds of stuff like that. When I get down here, I can go to the school dashboard, and this has all the graduates, all the recent graduates from our training program. So for instance, it says right here, 44 trainee reviews, 75 trainees confirmed. So in the every year we graduate about, 10 or 15 people. So that's, about 5 years worth here. 75 trainees have completed our program in the last 5 years, and we've uploaded their information with Yoga Alliance. And out of those 75, 44 of them decided to register with Yoga Alliance, and then they could leave a review for the program. So I don't have anything more there, but if there were messages for me, they'd be right here. And then the YACEP, so that's Yoga Alliance Continuing Education Provider Dashboard. I can go to that because I'm a YACEP. And then course reviews. So I had 19 people this past year take workshops with me as part of continuing education, and about half of those people went in and got reviewed the actual workshop itself and left a review there. Go back to the school again here. Teacher dashboard, school dashboard. Let's click on reviews and see where that brings us. Good. Yeah, so we've got a 4.95 out of 5 based on 44 reviews, and an MPS score, I'm not really sure what that is, 9.8 out of 10. So this lists all of the people who have graduated from the course recently in the past couple of years, and they can leave a review. Good. So there's also some other things here. They have some member benefits. I haven't found those really extremely helpful. Maybe the insurance one is good, and then some stuff with yoga. If you want to get involved and be a volunteer or advocate or partner or something like that, you can do that. So I hope that answers a few questions. You can just go to Yoga Alliance's website and kind of move around there and see what you have to see. And if you have any particular questions about Yoga Alliance, you can send me a quick email, david@sharingyoga.com. And again, it's all optional. When you graduate from the Sharing Yoga Teacher Training Program, we'll upload the information that says you graduated. They'll send you an email asking you if you want to register with Yoga Alliance. And if you decide to do that and pay them the money, then you'll be able to use the words RYT, Registered Yoga Teacher, after your name. That lets people know that you've gone through a Yoga Alliance approved yoga school. Okay, so I think that's it, and I'm just about running out of time here, and I'll say namaste. I'm David Breen, and I'm in Rishikesh, India, and I'll see you next time.